Hello, I'm Philip Stoten at Electronica 2012 and I'm joined by Waldemar Christen from BMK Group. Waldemar, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. I think we spoke maybe a year, maybe even 2 years ago.
That's right.
Update me on what's been going on with BMK in that time.
Yeah, we were faced with quite a big growth during the last year. The actual year was very successful too. So to be again, and let's say the best year in the history of our company.
Really? Sorry, go ahead.
But it's not. But it's more challenging this year, I guess. So it's not a double-digit growth we had. Something like a little bit less than 10%. So we see that it is a little bit of change now.
Okay, and what do you put that growth down to? Because clearly the industry has had a difficult few years, probably since 2008. It's been really challenging climate. How do you think you've managed to continue to grow?
So let's say our big advantage is our company structure, which gives us a high value and a high flexibility.
Okay.
And in our opinion, flexibility is king. In future, when you need more and more products, where you have a lot of versions per products, you must be flexible. You don't get this long-term forecast anymore. You just know what the market needs tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you have to set up your company in that way that you can really meet that kind of challenges. Yeah.
Okay, so that's flexibility in the way you respond to the customer and what you can do, but also in the way your production is set up, so you can have very high mix.
Yeah, we have, let's say, a quite straightforward structure in our production facility. As one example, all our production lines are very compatible, so we can really just transfer products from line A to B and C, or use 3 lines of the same kind of product.
Right.
That happens on a daily basis here.
Right.
And due to the fact that we have very strong partners in our back, we can really be as flexible as the market requires.
And that is all about having not just the right factory layout and the right factory automation, but the right equipment. Fast changeover. Typically how many changeovers do you have on a line in any given day?
I would say we change 8 times per day per line, and we have 11 lines right now.
Wow.
So
potentially 88 products.
Yeah. And you have to take into consideration that a lot of the products are new products in our factory. So I think this year we will have about 1,000 new product introductions.
Okay.
And what is quite unique as well, we always use series production lines for prototypes already. Okay. That means that we give our customers in a very early phase feedback how the product works, where they can improve, where they reduce costs and things like that.
So you can make it better for production. And as a facility that's doing so much NPI, so much new product introduction, what happens when the volumes get large? Are you able to maintain that business here in Europe, or is that a challenge?
Yeah, it's saying that way. It's definitely a challenge, but we're used to that, So we are always looking how is our utilization level. And if we see that we are at a distinct level, like 80-85%, we start to think about next investments. And since all of our lines are very, very similar, we need something like 8 weeks in order to install a new production line, from a decision up to the starting of the production.
Wow. Yeah.
And so we can really meet the requirements here very well.
You can ramp pretty fast. And that's something that German contract manufacturers seem to be very good at. I don't know if it's something in the psyche here, or it's the quality of the engineers you have, or the quality of the management that means you've invested in the business. What do you think it is?
I think the major thing is our lean concept, what we have. This is basically the heart of BMK, because everybody is involved in that project, so we can really count on our continuous improvement concept, and that makes us stronger and stronger, and that's really a must. Yeah. Another thing is, it's a very, very hard competition here, so you need to improve in order to survive finally, let's say. Yeah.
And it's always been hard competition, so you've grown up on that.
Yeah, for sure. But we always think, now we have the limit, or something like that. It cannot become tougher, but
It does.
It does.
And you keep rising to each new challenge.
Yeah.
And all that backed by good sound investment, long-term business planning as well makes it work. Yeah. Waldemar, thank you very much for the update. Thanks for talking to me again.
You're welcome.
And look forward to you talking with you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
To get you here quickly, you should start from here and let us take care of everything in between. Flextronics SBS, innovative manufacturing services.